With the help of Crimson, Ragna is finally back to full strength. Crimson declares their battle over. The Silver Princess is dead, but Ragna, the core of their future war effort, is alive. It's time to retreat and rebuild. But Ragna refuses. This is not over until the Dragon King Medea is dead. Crimson tries to reason with him. Charging in now is suicide and won't bring the princess back. But Ragna calmly states a fact. She is still alive. Crimson scoffs, telling him a human cannot survive decapitation. But Ragna knows. The battle against the turtle dragon merged their souls, and he can still feel that connection, however faint. He recounts the claw dragon's strange behavior, how he reattached her head as if with a magnet instead of just taking it as a trophy. Crimson dismisses it as wishful thinking, but Ragna cuts him off. He doesn't need to convince Crimson. He needs to tell the princess's soldiers that their leader is alive, and he needs Crimson's help to save her. Crimson flatly refuses. He is no match for the claw dragon, and with Medea's time magic also on the field, they have zero chance of winning. Ragna promises to handle the claw dragon himself. All Crimson needs to do is find a way to kill Medea. But Crimson argues it's a pointless risk. The princess is a bonus, not a necessity, he states coldly. You, Ragna, are all I need to create the ultimate dragon-slaying force. I swore an oath with you, not her. I will not lose you over this. He then reveals a cruel truth. Ragna's incredible ability to survive is pure, dumb luck. A statistical anomaly. A miracle that is bound to run out. But this only strengthens Ragna's resolve. Then let's gamble, he declares, on the possibility that both myself and everyone around me will survive. For the first time, Ragna understands his own motivation. He doesn't hunt dragons for revenge or for death. He does it because he wants to live, together with his comrades. He gives Crimson an ultimatum. Help him, or he will go alone. Crimson knows this is a death sentence, but Ragna is resolute. It is their choice to follow me to their deaths. Crimson, completely rattled by this newfound self-awareness in his weapon, decides to end the argument permanently. He warns Ragna that he will regret his defiance. Suddenly, Ragna collapses, writhing in agony. The poison Crimson gave him earlier is now active. If the tool will not obey, then it must be destroyed and rebuilt. As Ragna falls, Crimson begins planning how to dissect his corpse to replicate his power, but the agony lasts for only 2 seconds. Ragna stands up, completely unharmed. Crimson's mind shatters. That was a gene-destroying nanite, he screams. Even you should have died. Ragna calmly looks at him. I need to confess something, he says. Nothing you say can truly move my heart, because I've had a dream of my future self meeting you for the first time. In that dream, he killed you. Instantly, Ragna explains that he saw into Crimson's soul and realized something was missing. His heart. Crimson never gambles, never risks his own life. He always plans for the next time. But the heroes, the soldiers of the princess, they bet everything on the here and now. How can a man who refuses to gamble, Ragna asks, ever hope to defeat an entire race of monsters? Broken, defeated, and utterly humiliated, Crimson orders his minions to stand down. Fine, go, get yourself killed, he shrieks and storms off. Ragna didn't need to tell the soldiers. One of them, a man with a prosthetic arm created by the princess, proves she is alive. The arm, which requires her power to function, is still moving. We find the princess, a captive of the claw dragon. She is alive, but poisoned by the frenzied dragon's magic. If Ragna gets too close, or if she leaves the royal capital, the poison will kill her instantly. The claw dragon reveals his motive. He came to the battlefield to watch Ragna, but was disappointed. Ragna's power during the turtle dragon fight was far greater than his rage-fueled attack against him. The claw dragon realized that to unlock Ragna's true potential, the princess's existence is essential. He is now forcing his subordinate, the frenzied dragon, to help him forge Ragna into the ultimate warrior, to create a silver sword worthy of fighting a god. On the dragon's side, the forest dragon has returned to his peak form, and the barrier dragon has evolved, shrouding the entire capital in a timeless, sunless void. But they have paid a terrible price. The winged king, Medea, has lost his ultimate power, the ability to manipulate time. Miles away, monitoring the situation, Crimson learns of this weakness. A savage, predatory smile spreads across his face. Medaya, the untouchable god of time, is now vulnerable. His gamble-averse nature is thrown out the window. He will let Ragna and the Silver Princess's army be the bait, the perfect distraction. While they charge in for a heroic rescue, he will go behind the scenes and hunt a king. Ragna awakens in a field of ruins. Before him stands the Silver Princess, alive and whole. She tells him that all his comrades have been safely teleported to this destination. She then reveals a secret she holds deep within her soul. Since the day she was born, she has carried the image of a sword within her heart, a divine weapon. A silver star fell from the heavens long ago, bringing with it the origin of her power, and her ultimate purpose is to forge a blade worthy of that celestial name. She promises Ragna that she will create a sword powerful enough to match his strength. Her only wish is to see him one last time when it is complete. And with that, Ragna wakes up from the dream. He's in a new location, surrounded by his comrades. Everyone made it through the teleportation, except for the princess. Without her light, the army is shrouded in despair. Golem, the captain, finds him and asks him to come meet someone important. As they walk through the makeshift camp, they're accosted by ungrateful survivors complaining about the lack of food. Golem explains their grim situation. Including civilians, there are fewer than 700 survivors. He tries to put on a brave face, insisting Ragna eat before their meeting. But Ragna can see the captain is running on fumes, pushing himself to the brink. Golem admits that if he stops moving, he might never start again. His final duty is to entrust the civilians to the care of the solar cult. Just as Ragna is about to explain that the princess is still alive, their path is blocked. A group of women, all dressed identically, appear before them. They are the dragon slayers of the solar cult. The eldest of the group, their leader, steps forward. She possesses the same strange, otherworldly aura as the Dragon King, Medaya. In fact, all of them do. They are not individuals, but a collective. They are the saints of the 10 branches. Carla Golem falls to his knees, apologizing to Ragna. In his rage and grief, Ragna had killed one of these saints earlier. Golem offers to take the punishment in his place, but the Carla leader has a different perspective. If what Golem says is true, then Ragna is a miracle sent by their god. However, the death of a miracle worker's companion is a blasphemy against that same god, a crime that requires a price. And so, they sentence Golem to death. Hearing this, a cold fury boils inside Ragna. He remembers who these people are. "My mistake," he says with chilling calm. "I shouldn't have killed the wrong person." He tells them that with their power, they can surely resurrect the one he killed. And then he gives them a threat. "If you dare to kill Golem, I will kill every Eoum, last one of you." Faced with his overwhelming power, the Carlas concede and resurrect their fallen sister. Golem is stunned. He finally understands why the Silver Princess refused to join the solar cult. This place, a city protected by a powerful barrier that no dragon can breach, is completely insane. It's here they learn the truth about another former comrade. The assassin with glasses, who had helped them in the battle against the frenzied dragon, was a spy for the cult all along. Her mission was to persuade the princess, a candidate to become a miracle of God, to join their ranks. Golem is furious at the betrayal, but the Carlas are unmoved. They now extend the same invitation to Ragna: join the solar cult and become a dragon slayer. He flatly refuses. In response, the Carla leader informs him that if he doesn't join, they will not accept. The refugees. Their plan was always to use the Dragon King's invasion as leverage, forcing the princess to join their cult in exchange for sheltering her people. Ragna is disgusted. He notices Chimera in the distance, hiding in the ruins and giving him a secret. Signal! The plan with Crimson is in motion. He unleashes his anger. "You had the power to help," he snarls. "Even just providing enough magic for the teleport would have saved our princess." But the Carlas are creatures of cold, unfeeling dogma. To join them, one must prove they are a miracle of God. The princess failed to do so. Ragna, however, has. Therefore, it is God's will. Ragna slams his fist down. "If your God truly exists," he roars, "then tell him to come down here right now and exterminate the dragons himself. Prove to me he's real." He then gives them his own non-negotiable terms. You will accept these refugees. In return, I will deliver the head of the Dragon King, Madia. I will erase the stain of your failure from this world." The Karla leader looks at him, a slow, unsettling smile spreading across her face. Ragna, excusing himself, walks away from the group and heads towards the ruins to rendezvous with Crimson. The first step of their plan is complete. Now, it's time to prepare for the hunt.